Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a new gold farm that is making around 40,000 gold per hour guaranteed. Now this is a great farm to do. Now why this farm is a new farm is because of the recent nerfs that we've had to open world drops. This has made a bunch of materials from the open world actually go up in price because they're a lot harder to get. They can't actually be farmed hyper spawned really well in the open world, so there's been a few new methods that have came in where you can actually farm materials in dungeons. If you want to level up your gold making and stay up to date with all the latest and best methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft, then I recommend that you check out Goldcap. Goldcap has over 100 member guides of all of the best ways to make gold, and also we're uploading new guides every single day covering the latest and newest methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft. On top of that, there is live price data on the website. This way you can see if an item is currently worth farming or not. On top of that, we also have complete guides for all versions of World of Warcraft with a gold making guide and also a flipping guide for each version of World of Warcraft. I also have a team of the best gold makers in the game that are going to be helping you out every step of the way and writing guides for you. The team will be over in the Discord, and there's premium channels. If you're a member, you'll get access to the premium channels in the Discord where the team will help you out one-on-one with any questions that you have about making gold. To get access to all of the member content, simply head over to Goldcap. We have two different plans. We have a monthly plan, which is $10, and a yearly plan, which is $100 per year. If you go with the yearly, you're going to save 15%. And on top of that, if you want to save an extra 10%, make sure that you use code BUFFY10. Hope to see you over on Goldcap and also in the Goldcap Discord and community. Now let's get back to the video. The dungeon that we're going to be farming is the Brackenhide Hollow, and this is from Dragonflight. So technically, you don't even need to have the war within to do this. What you need to have though is you need to have tailoring from Dragonflight, so Dragon Isles tailoring, and you need to have the specialization in tailoring mastery, and you want to have 50 points in cloth collection, and this is all that you're going to need for this setup. Now you can get this extremely quickly, but the main reason that we're going to need cloth collection is because it's going to allow us to get more cloth from humanoids, and the mobs that we're going to be farming are humanoids, and the main items that we're actually after are the Dragonflight cloths and also the bolts that you get by having this specialization. Now this is extremely easy to run, especially being level 80. You can actually pull the whole dungeon at once. It's extremely quick and easy to do, and from the materials you're going to be looking at around 30 to 35k gold an hour on the NA at the moment, but then you also get around 10k in raw gold from the items, the junk items that you get that you're going to vendor, like your grey pieces of gear, because they do actually vendor for a decent amount of gold, and obviously the raw gold from this is pretty good also. So what you want to do is you want to come in here and you basically want to gather up all of the mobs. Now the key to do this is that you don't want to actually do too much damage while you're pulling the mobs, because they're extremely easy to kill. Your goal is to just gather all of these mobs together without actually killing them off. This way, right at the end, you can gather them all up into one location, and then you can AoE and you can kill them all at once. This way, you only have to loot one time at the very end of the dungeon, and you can actually do these runs in under 2 minutes each. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing the 10 runs until you hit the lockout on one character. Now to do this the most efficiently and to be able to continuously do this, you're going to need to have 3 different characters on 3 different realms, because once you reach the instant lockout on round A, what you're going to do is you're going to log into round B, and then you get a whole new 10 lockouts per hour because that character is on a different realm. You're going to do the 10 runs on round B, and then once you finish that, you're going to go to round C and do the 10 runs there. After you've done the 10 runs on each of these 3 different realms, the hour will have reset, and then you can come back to round A and you can do the run once again, or your 10 runs once again, and you'll be able to continuously be able to do this non-stop. Now don't worry if you don't have any other 80s on other realms. What you can do is you can just come do this, do the 10 lockouts, which is going to take you around 20 minutes to do. It's very quick and easy. and you'll be able to make around about 10 to 15,000 gold within the 20 minutes. You could go to a different farm and then you could come back to this. What I would recommend doing, if you only have one character set up and you're going to hit the lockout, I would come here, I would do the 10 runs, which will take you about 20 minutes. And then I would actually go ahead and I would do the 50 runs over on the Dark Flame Cloth farm in the War Within. Do those 50 runs. Once you're done that, you can come back here and you can do another 10 runs of this farm. And this is something that you could do. You're going to have the same profession, so it works really well together. And this way you can mid-max just having one character. But honestly, what I would recommend nowadays is a lot of these farms are actually starting to become dungeon farming. And what I mean by that is because of all these nerfs to open world stuff, in my eyes, I see the future of farming having a lot more farms like this. So it would definitely really help if you just leveled up some characters on different realms. This way you can bypass the instant lockouts a lot easier by having characters set up on multiple different realms. Also, you may be wondering, why would I farm Dragonflight materials? Well, if you actually have a look, the amount of volume that these sell in nowadays is actually still extremely high. So these are going to fly off the auction house, and obviously after the nerf to the open world stuff, the price on these have actually skyrocketed, making them really worth actually coming out and farming these. And like I said, people are going to be using these for profession still. There's a bunch of reasons why people still buy these off the auction house. I've been testing this farm for the past week now, and whenever I get the materials, they sell pretty much instantly. If not in a couple of hours, all of them have actually sold. So this is definitely a really good farm to do, and I'd recommend trying this out. Obviously, you are going to need to have a level 80 to do this efficiently, and you're also going to need to have tailoring from the Dragonflight expansion, and you need to have cloth collection. But after you've got that set up, which it's actually super cheap and quick to set that up, you only need, 60 knowledge points. You need to put 50 of those into cloth collection and you're good to go. Also, I'm curious if anyone else has found any other farms like this, because of the old materials going up in price. If there's any old gold farms that you're farming a material that's went up in price because of the nerf to the open world stuff, then let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. But let's go ahead and have a look at the results right here. So this is on the NA, by the way. Obviously the prices will be different on the EU, but we're looking at around 11,000 gold just from all the different cloth for 20 minutes of work. But on top of that, we also have all the raw gold that we looted, and also all of the raw gold, which is another 500 gold from selling the junk that was in my bags. So you're looking at around 40,000 gold per hour from doing this at the moment over on NA. Obviously the prices may be different over on EU, but this is an extremely good gold farm to be doing, especially because it's solo and it's so easy to do. It doesn't require too much. You just need a level 80 and also to have the tailoring from Dragonflight, which only takes literally 5 to 10 minutes to get that set up, and you're good to go. And like I said, these materials are going to sell extremely quickly up on the auction house. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. We recently just hit 20,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So I'd just like to say a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the YouTube channel. However, guys, that was it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.